you're in your 20s and you're wondering about getting Botox for the first time, this is the video for you.
Hi everyone, welcome back to The Gist. I am your host Ellie. Today we are going to discuss Botox. Has it become the new obsession? According to the Mayo Clinic, Botox injections are shots that use a toxin to prevent a muscle from moving for a limited time. These shots are often used to smooth wrinkles on your face, or they can be used to treat neck spasms, sweating, overactive bladder, lazy eye, as well as other conditions, and even to prevent migraines. I always associated Botox injections with treatment of neck spasms, lazy eye, sweating. Those were primarily the medical conditions I associated Botox with. But for what feels like a year and a half, it seems that Botox has been primarily promoted to young women in their 20s, early 30s. Prior to this time frame, I feel as though Botox was an older woman thing. And by older woman, I mean 30s, 40s. But now, young women in their 20s are discussing, especially on TikTok, getting Botox.
I knew before getting Botox. Number one, it's not instant. A lot of people might already know this and it might seem obvious, but when you get the injection, you don't immediately lose control of your muscles. It actually takes a couple days for the paralysis of those muscles to really kick in. Certain muscles will also lose mobility faster than others. So at first I actually thought it wasn't working in my forehead and it was only working between my eyebrows.
Prior to 2023, it seemed as though the demographic of women getting Botox injections were primarily Caucasian women. But it seems as of late, Black African American women are participating.
We'll begin the curl-ups now. Ready? Begin.
I'm about to expose myself. I took my face from this to this by getting $1,600 worth of Botox and filler to do facial balancing. So let me break down exactly what I did. I go to Charmaine over at Skin Station in Southlake, Texas. She's amazing, okay? She's the best person I have tried in Dallas so far.
This is Donnie Brown, an influencer and entrepreneur based in Texas. She stated she received about $1,600 worth of Botox. Looking at her before and after picture, you can notice that her getting Botox made her face slimmer. Now, she stated $1,600, but I'm wondering, is that $1,600 the standard price based on where she lives or this specific practice? And because she's an influencer, did she receive these services for free or in exchange for a brand deal? If this is something you were interested in, how much would that cost as a regular person? Another thing to consider when it comes to Botox is how often do you need to get these injections done? Is this something that you are able to consistently pay for? Is it something maybe you'll have to start working a little bit more, work overtime to afford? And what exactly are the long-term risks? It's all fun and games now, but what happens 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you are constantly getting Botox? How healthy is your skin or whatever area it is you are getting injections? These are things to consider. While this influencer's results are excellent, I want to encourage you to think very deeply before making this decision. Do not be influenced just because everyone's doing it, just because it's the new normal. Make sure you do your research. Look up the injector, whether this is a nurse or a doctor. And by look up, I mean go to Google, search for their NPI number. Do not go to someone's basement or garage saying you want to go get injections. You don't know what's in that syringe. I know it has become a popular thing where people are taking shortcuts, but you are putting your life at risk. Another thing, make sure you research what could happen if something goes wrong. We typically see excellent results when it comes to Botox, but you need to know what happens if something was to go wrong. Is that something you can deal with? Is that something that you would be able to handle? This is something that can very much so alter your life forever. Do not take a shortcut when it comes to your health. Do not take a shortcut when it comes to your life. Make sure you are doing the adequate research, whether you're getting plastic surgery or you are just getting minor injections. It is important for you to do your homework. Well, that is all I have to say about this topic. I am curious to know what you have to say or what you're thinking about. So I would love it if you made sure you subscribed, you liked, you commented, and you share with friends. I want to thank you once again for tuning in, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Bye.